Hello, welcome to Philip's Thoughts. Today we're going bananas. Banana! Got some bananas here. What we're going to do is we're going to test out. We're going to do like another product testing. This is our Nesco Food and Jerky Dehydrator. And we're going to go ahead and try this out. It's got multiple layers to it, multiple trays. It's got some real fine mesh items here. And several different trays, and from what I understand, you can buy extras and build it up, go to the ceiling if you want. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to go ahead and try this out on bananas. I figured bananas are, high moisture, and hey, this would be something we can definitely give a good try at. It's supposed to take, for bananas, from what I've read, anywhere from 6 to 12 hours. So we'll probably let this go for about 6 hours, take a look, see how the bananas are doing, and then we'll take it from there. And, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and do a product testing on this, see how loud it is, see how well it does on the bananas, and let's go bananas. First off, we're going to have to cut some of these puppies up. Now the directions, oh, my banana broke. Oh, terrible. I hate it when bananas break. The directions say you're supposed to cut these, what was it, like, 4/10 or something of an inch, about half an inch. So we're just going to go ahead and try to make these as uniform as possible. Guess the ends there, I'll go ahead and just snack on those. Yep, that's a banana. Don't know how many we're going to need to do here. I don't know that I want to fill up all the trays. Maybe 2 or 3. Give that a quick cut there. Okay, I can't say I got these exactly even, so we'll have to see how it goes. Now this dehydrator, it's got several different settings on it for different things. Got herb spices, which I'm looking forward to using it for that. Of course, we can do beef jerky on here. That'll be fun to try. And we may even do that. Maybe even do some recipes with some beef jerky. I've seen some where you just use hamburger, so that'll be good. Okay, let's take some of the trays off and see how many bananas we can get on a tray here. I'm going to go ahead and leave a little bit of space on here. So there's plenty of room for air circulation and so forth. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and we'll do another one there. Well, this is my first time doing this, so I've never used a dehydrator before, so Doing a product testing, fill testing here. See if I do this right. So, okay, we need more banana. You know, ever since the Minions came out, you know, you gotta say banana! Banana! Can't just say banana. Alright, get the ends off of there. Come on, Mr. Banana. Using my calibrated eyes to measure these perfectly. Like that's going to happen. I guess if you had a mandolin, you could just sit there and slice your bananas perfectly sliced. But we need a little bit of randomness to life, so ours will be a little off. Okay, I'll do one more tray here. There. Come on. And doing multiple trays, we'll see how evenly these dry out. You know, if the top dries out faster than the bottom or vice versa. The heating element on this is in the lid. It's in the top. So I'd expect the top part to dry out first. But we'll see. And maybe, you know, if there's a big difference, you know, we check this back at, you know, our 6 hour mark. If there's a big difference, you know, maybe we'll go ahead and rotate the trays. Just so things dry out evenly. So we've got that done. I'm going to go ahead and grab the camera, give you guys a better picture of that. I don't know if I can, my bananas are sliding. So I'll get a better picture of this, and then we will go ahead and set the top on there and get her fired up. Alright, so let's go ahead and get the lid on. And it just pops right on, doesn't lock in or anything. All the trays, you know, have grooves, slide in, so pretty simple. I've got it set at 135 degrees Fahrenheit, 57 degrees Celsius, and that is what is listed for fruits and veggies. Looks like the higher temp things are all the jerkies as far as you know, doing meat and fish, etc. And goes down lower for herbs and spices, and got nuts at 105 degrees. And anyways, fruits and veggies, 135. That's what we're going to do. So let me go ahead and get this started. We'll see how loud this is. So relatively quiet. I don't know if you can hear that, if that comes through on the video there. But we'll let this run, and we'll check back in 6 hours, see how it's doing, see if we have banana chips yet. So let's go bananas. Oh, you know what? I did forget one little tray here. Let's go ahead and pop this in just to add some room. Put that last tray up there. That way it's not as close to the heat source. There's a little bit of a gap there and a lot more airflow. So let's roll. Hello, welcome back to Philip's Thoughts. It's been 6 hours and our bananas have been dehydrating. So we're going to go ahead and check them. According to the recipes I've seen, it's like anywhere from 6 to 12 hours. So we've done 6. Let's go ahead and see what we got here. You know, for this Nesco Dehydrator, it does not have an off-on switch that I see. You can just adjust the temperature settings, and that's it. So, off and on. There we go. Unplugged. Let's pop the lid off. Take a look at what we got. Take these out. How well we can see that. Still a little spongy. So I think they need to go longer. Here's one that's thinner. Again, still a little soft, so we're going to go ahead and keep them going. 6 hours is not enough there. Let's check the ones on the bottom. We've got 3 stacks. And, you know, they seem to be about the same. So I don't see a big difference there. And I'm going to go ahead and rotate these because I think the ones on the top I cut a little thinner than the ones on the bottom. You know, again, if I had, you know, one of those old mandolin slicers things, you can just set it, make sure everybody's the same slice, same size slice. That would probably be better for even dehydrating, but we're going to go ahead and pop this back on and keep on going. And we'll check back probably, another 4 to 6 hours, and we'll see how things are going. Fire it back up. Make sure we're on the right temperature. Let's go. Alrighty, it's been close to 12 hours, so I think it's time to give this a rest and check out our banana. So let's take a look. Alright. Let's take a look at these guys. They're still a little spongy. Well, could be I did not didn't cut them thin enough, or it could just be because they're warm. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put them out on this paper plate, and then we will let them dry overnight, or I should say not dry, but cool down. So they do feel pretty well dehydrated. You know, looks wise, you know, they are a little dark. One of the things I could have done, probably would have helped them retain some of their color, would have been to have given them a quick dunk in some water with a little bit of lemon juice. That would have taken care of that problem. One thing I was surprised by was I did not have the house fill up smelling like bananas. I thought, you know, like, oh man, this is gonna like stink up the entire house like a banana, but it didn't. So that was good to know. Now I am a little nervous if I do go to use this next fall, and I'm trying to dehydrate some hot peppers. I'm not sure if that will cause some eye irritation, you know, with the spice. So I'm going to go ahead and get these taken off, and then we'll check back in, like I said, tomorrow, and see, you know, once they've cooled down, you know, if they're firmer to the touch. So stick with us one more time. Alrighty, now let's take a look at what we have here. If I can bust into this crazy thing. Look at these wonderful chips here. Nice, hard, firm, and not the ones that I did. What I did was I let these cool for a while and then checked back on them, and they were still a little bit soft. So I went ahead and tossed them back in our dehydrator and let them run for, probably another 3 hours or so. And, you know, they're pretty hard now. These here are ones that I bought from a store, obviously. And, you know, you can see the difference in these. Definitely color-wise. I think, you know, definitely would have helped if I had given mine a bath in some water with lemon juice, just to stop any of the oxidation. You know, it's not going to affect flavor any, but, you know, it does not look as attractive as these do. You know, one thing I am kind of wondering is how they do these. Just from the standpoint of, you know, even the thinnest ones of these that I have, the, what do I want to say, the outside, the rim is higher than the inside. You know, there's, you know, concaveness to these, as opposed to these chips here, which don't have any of that showing at all. I mean, they're all totally uniform. So I'm not sure how the ones you get in the store are made. I may have to look that up, and maybe I'll do a video on that, see what I find. They're obviously a lot thinner than what I did. So let's go through this, you know, what I think of the dehydrator and, you know, how everything went. So, let's see, dehydrator, did it dehydrate? Yes, it did. Cannot complain there. I would say fail on my part as far as cutting these a little too thick, maybe. You know, if they had been thinner, would not have taken so long. So definitely, you know, if I want to go to do this again in the future, I will definitely, you know, see about using a mandolin or something to where I can, you know, kind of shave things pretty thin to help with the dehydration process. Overall, with the Nesco food and jerky dehydrator, you know, I'm pretty happy with it. It was relatively quiet. I was really surprised. I thought maybe it was going to be a little noisy, but it wasn't. Also, was a little worried that the whole house was going to smell like bananas, but they didn't. Didn't, you know, go crazy like that. So yeah, overall, I thought I did pretty well. You know, should be easy to clean up. You know, wipe these things off. That'll be no problem. These are, according to the instructions, dishwasher safe. So, you know, quick and easy, throw them in the dishwasher. Although I do believe you're not supposed to run the heating dry cycle when you dishwasher these. So, something to keep mindful there. Probably so they don't warp or anything, and everything fits nicely together there. So I recommend hand washing just to be safe. But yeah, I mean, overall, you know, it did throw a lot of heat out. I would definitely make sure that you have this on a flat surface where you've got, you know, plenty of open space so that the air can circulate quite well. And, you know, we'll be trying out some other things on here. You know, I definitely want to try doing jerky. You know, I mentioned some peppers, herbs, definitely going to do. You know, we get lots of chives. You've seen my previous videos on that. We definitely have that and lots of those. So I like to have some of that, you know, dried for, you know, in the wintertime. And, yeah, we'll be doing a lot of other herbs and stuff. I may use this to maybe dry tomatoes. I'm not sure. You know, that might be a little, might take a while to do using this. So we'll have to see. You know, but yeah, overall I like it. Be using it quite a bit. You know, my performance on this, I did not cut these thin enough. I did not dunk them into a solution with lemon juice so that they didn't brown. So fail on my part. But hey, live and learn. You know, that's what we do here. So till next time, let's keep thinking of new ideas and, you know, come on back for some more. You know, we'll see what other trouble we can get into with this thing and see what other products we can review. So till next time, guys, keep thinking and come on back for some more. Like, share, subscribe, and let's try the different banana chips here. You know, I actually like mine better. Mine actually tastes like banana. This is more like a candy. So, going for my chip. My banana chips.